Return fire! Cease fire! 6 shovels! Bayonet some trenches! Advance to the rear! Fall back to the enemy.
What do you want from me? G'day everyone and welcome back to Risky Rollers. I'm your co-host Lockie.
And I'm Dalton.
Hey, that's my thing.
Sorry, couldn't help it.
No, that's alright.
Jake did it last week too.
We've got a spicy one today. So we're playing Chaos Knights against
Necrons, bringing them back. A little bit different, trying out some old favourites and adjusting the list a bit.
Yeah.
Not just bringing all the good stuff, bringing some flexible things.
Yes.
For new Maelstrom. We've got the Tempest of War cards, so we're going to play that again, which is basically Maelstrom.
Yep.
So Tempest of War essentially means instead of generating your missions from the GT pack, where you've got a set primary and sub-primary and deployment, that kind of stuff, and then a fixed series of secondaries that you pick from and use the entire game. For this one, we're going to randomly draw a deployment type, a primary mission, like a twist thing that might change it a bit, and then every turn we're going to draw more cards that are going to be our secondaries, and once we achieve them, they're gone, and we draw new ones.
And we'll be covering this in a little bit more depth in a podcast coming up soon, so make sure you get on that one as well. We're just going to sort of dissect it a little bit more for everyone, but you'll see it all in the game. Big thanks to Dice Arcade for being the sponsor of the channel as always, and if you want to purchase any of the miniatures that you see here today, be sure to go over there and use the code Risky Rollers.
Absolutely, he's a legend.
Yes.
Big thanks to ThinkCloud Creative for doing all of our production work.
Dummies.
Hey, always fantastic shooting on set.
That's it.
Big thanks to the Tray Tinker for being an affiliate. If you want a dice tray, a custom, bespoke, gorgeous piece of art, hit them up down in the description. Use the code Risky Rollers for 10% off.
That's it. And of course, if you want to spend time with us, jump on our Discord.
Yep, we're there all the time.
We are there all the time.
I'm active there more than anywhere else.
Yep, 100%. So there's a lot going on there, and just keep coming and keep building that community. It's what we want to do. So
a bunch of AOS and Horus Heresy coming up soon, as well as loads of 40k all the time.
100%. So without further ado, let's get into the lists and see this game.
All right, bringing the Necrons back again. It's going to be good. I loved Maelstrom back in 8th, and I'm super keen to play Tempest now in 9th. It's going to be great. So I'm running the Marnen Dynasty once again. It's my own custom one. It's got the OBSEC and the plus 3-inch range. Obviously not the best choice, but I like it. It makes it more engaging throughout the game. Leading it is an Overlord. It's got the War Scythe and a Resurrection Orb. Hand of the Pharaon for the double My Will Be Done, as well as having the Relic Resurrection Orb, so reanimating on a 4+. Along with it in the HQ slots are a Locust Lord. This is the classic Destroyer Lord. It's got a War Scythe, a Res Orb, and the Veil of Darkness. And also a Technomancer with the Canoptic Control Node and its natural Staff of Light. Over in troops, I've got 3 different units. I've got a unit of 5 Immortals with Gauss Blasters, a unit of 10 Immortals with Tesla Carbines, and then just a unit of 20 Warriors with Reapers. In Elites, I've got a unit of 5 Scorpec Destroyers, and of course their little Plasmacite buddy running along without an Elite slot. I've also taken a unit of 5 Flayed Ones. Inbuilt Deep Strike, super cheap, should be good for scoring objectives and just doing what I need to. I've also then got the big man himself, the Transcendent Catan, known as Cosmic Tyrant, of course, with Antimatter Meteor and Transdimensional Thunderbolt, although I can switch those out during the game as I need. He's big, he's tough, he can kill stuff. It's going to be good. In fast attack, I've got 2 units of 3 Scarabs. Similar to the Flayed Ones, they're really cheap, they're fast moving, they're really great for playing this sort of adaptive game where you need flexible units to be all over the place. And I've also brought back another old favourite of mine, the Tomb Sentinel. This big creepy crawly deep strikes naturally and has a pretty good anti-tank gun, at least by Necron standards. Over in heavy support, I've got a unit of 3 Locust Heavy Destroyers. They're pretty much a staple in all my lists at the moment. They're the only source of reliable firepower we really have. And then 2 Doomstalkers. Yes, they're very swingy, but with the control node on the Technomancer, I can make them hit on 3s, a little bit of playing around with some Overwatch and some command protocols just to really get the most out of them. And that brings up the list. It's 2,000 points on the nose. Nice and flexible. I've got a nice even spread of units that can do a whole bunch of different things. Hopefully I can adapt to the mission, score some points, and win big on these Chaos Knights.
Alrighty, Chaos Knights are stomping in here. We're gonna smash it, hopefully. I'm really pumped to get back into playing Knights a little bit more with the announcement of the Codex coming out in 6 or whatever weeks. So we'll just see what they can do now and hopefully clean up. So we're starting with a custom Dread household with Abominable Constitution for +1 movement, and then movement basically never degrading on all the Knights, and then also Frenzied Attackers for exploding 6s in combat. So the list has got a little bit of combat in it, so we should be able to leverage that as best as possible. In our first HQ choice, sorry, there's not even first HQ choice. It's all a super heavy detachment. So our first Knight is a Knight Megara. There is nothing else to it, it's just a Knight Megara. For our second big Knight, we have a Knight Despoiler with twin Avenger Gatling cannons for all the DACA, and also we've given it the Helm of Warp Sight. So that's going to help making all my shooting much more reliable by ignoring all hit modifiers. Our second big Knight is another Knight Despoiler. However, this one has the Reaper Chainsword and then the Thermal Cannon. We have given it we've made it a Warlord. Sorry, we've made it a character, given it the Warlord trait, Knight Diabolus for OBSEC, and counting as 10 models. I mean, we're already counting as 10 models anyway, but having the OBSEC on a big Knight definitely helps. And we've also given it the relic, the Teeth That Hunger. So we're going to getting extra attacks, and the fact that you can do mortal wounds on yourself is kind of funny. So we want to be getting in combat, holding objectives, and wiping what we can. Our fourth big Knight is a Knight Rampager. This is the Warlord. We've given it the Warlord trait Eager for the Kill for +1 to advance and charge. We've also given it the relic, the Throne of Slaanesh relic, for an additional +1 to advance and charge. So it's gonna get into combat pretty quick and mince. So both choppy weapons, it's gonna do some work. And finally, rounding out the list is a single War Dog with just Thermal Spear. Didn't have the points for the top melter, but it's just enough. Everything is moving an additional inch, so everything is moving either 13 or 15 inches, so it's pretty fast and going to be able to get around the board where I need to based on the dynamics of Tempest, and being able to get where I need to as quickly as possible is hopefully going to help out with me in this matchup. So that's it, it's 2,000 points as well. Let's get into it and destroy these Necrons.
All right, Tempest of War, New Maelstrom. I'm keen. So the way it works is there's a whole bunch of decks in the box. We've both got a secondary mission deck. The box comes with 2 of them, which is very nice. So out of the box, 2 people can play an entire game. As well as 3 separate decks. We have deployment maps. We've got twist, or like mission changes, and then the primary missions themselves. So I'm gonna shuffle these, and Lockie's gonna pick a deployment map.
Oh,
all right.
Okay, just made that.
It's that.
It's that one. I hope I'm holding it in the right orientation.
You are, but your fingers literally the only thing that is there we go. So it's called Deployment Dawn of War.
Oh, cool. It's classic, it's simple, long board edges.
Cool, Dawn of War deployment. Cool. Sweet.
And then the primary mission.
You got it upright again.
Yeah,
Nice.
we did!
Priority targets.
Cool.
Cool.
So this is very similar to the GT Mission Pack 1, which is, I believe, so we each select a target that's priority and you get points for it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And then the twist.
Right.
You don't seem to.
Sorry. No, I'm just reading it. I read slow. Whatever. No, it's fine. I know, it's just the only difference is at the end of the battle you score 5 points. Each player scores 5 points based on how many objectives they hold.
Cool.
As well, so.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. And then a bit of a twist.
Ready? We get it right?
3 for 3, baby.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Hidden supplies.
Okay.
What does
Let's
that-
read
what does
this.
do?
Oh, in this mission, that's a bit lame. In this mission, the players must set up 1 additional objective marker.
Okay, that's cool. So instead of 5, we'll have 6.
Cool.
So the way it works next is that starting with the youngest player, i.e. roll off, obviously, you alternate setting up objective markers.
Okay.
It's a 4
I
and
got
a
a
3.
3.
All right, so I'll start setting up objective markers,
Okay.
which we need 6 of them, so I'll grab an extra one.
Yes. I'll
Handy.
put these away.
Now these must be deployed not within 6 of the battlefield edge and not within 9 of each other.
Okay.
Classic stuff.
Yep.
and they can be put anywhere, including in terrain.
Which they should always be able to do anyway, everyone.
So, enjoying this newfound freedom, I'm going to put one right up in the middle up here.
Yeah, boy.
There we go. So then you can pop one up.
How far do I have to be away?
9 and 6 from the edge.
6 from the edge?
You're miles away there.
Not that far.
Cool. I'm going to put one all the way back down in this corner here.
Yes. I am going to put one
down there.
down there.
Nice. I'm going to put one up here to make it really hard for your knights to get to.
Oh, you say that. And then this one is going to go there.
Nice shiny golden gates.
There you go.
Cool. But yeah, so objectives are up. That's the way that works.
Yeah.
And so without further ado, we'll crack on. We'll mark out deployment zones and we will crack on with the game.
Whoop.
We're deployed.
Yes, we have.
With this lovely thing. I'm over on that side, you're over here.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go over terrain very quickly before we crack right on with it. We're going for these big 6 pieces here are going to be obscuring.
Which literally doesn't matter for me.
Doesn't matter for him, matters for me. Dense in the middle, and then everything else is just ruins.
Yep. And then on the top of the small stuff is exposed.
Yeah, because there's no cover up there.
Yes.
Yeah, do you want to let us know how you've deployed along here?
Well, yeah, I'll start because it's really simple and very easily.
Yep. Big knights go down.
I did have this little knight, which actually I do get obscured from, which
Yep.
is good because I do want to protect this one, this little baby. And then Megara is just here. Unfortunately, when you deployed, you didn't have much for me to deploy against, but
Yep.
this one's just here, hopefully to get up some sneaky shots. We have some big movement, so we should be able to get some lines to targets that it is behind the obscuring. My big combat-y guy, just dead in the middle. I want to get as close towards these 2 objectives as quick as possible.
Yep.
Over here, we have the 2 despoilers. This one, I forgot to say in my list that it actually doesn't have 2 thermal cannons, so it's got 1 chainsword arm of the Reaper chainsword.
Yep.
But then 1 thermal cannon is still legit. So my big shitty one just at the back here, looking to take the spot of that one as that one pushes forward. This is my OBSEC knight. Yeah. So that's
Pretty cool.
Pretty simple.
Coming back against that, I've put some immortals down in this building to hold this one and stay more or less hidden, and some scarabs back there as well. The Transcendent Catan is looking to just come over here and cause a nuisance. It's tough, it can probably hold up for a couple of turns. We'll see how we go with that one.
Yep.
Big blob of warriors in the middle. Look, they're going to push forward, they're going to take objectives, they're going to die a lot. That's what they're there for.
Cool.
Behind them are the unit of Scorpex along with the Plasma Sight. They're just hanging out back there as a counter charge, potentially a Veil of Darkness if I need it. They're not actually very efficient against knights to begin with.
Yep.
Other than the little one. So they're just back there as a counter charge I can use them to adapt to what I need them to do.
Yes.
In the middle there you'll see the Overlord, a different model to the one I usually use because this one has a War Scythe.
Yes.
So Overlord down in there, along with the Locust Lord with the War Scythe and Resorb. Probably didn't need that many Resorbs in the list, but they're modeled with them, so they're taking them. The Technomancer is in there with the Canoptic Control Node controlling the 2 Doomstalkers, which are both more or less behind obscuring from here. You'll be able to get lines of sight from over here, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Yep.
The Locust Destroyers are down there. They're currently hidden for the most part from over here.
Yep.
Out of range of the Thermal Cannon. So they're hanging out back there, going to get some shots. They're the only reliable anti-tank I've got,
Yep.
so I want to protect them for as long as possible.
And I want to kill them as quick as possible.
Yep. And then finally we've got a unit of 10 Immortals hanging out back here and 3 more Scarabs. They're just hanging out. We'll see what happens with them.
Yeah.
Have to wait and see what objectives we draw.
Yes.
Find out what goes on.
So we're doing that now? No, we're doing
No, we roll off a first turn.
First turn first.
And then we get into it, and then we draw objectives.
Okay.
All right, so I think we both want it.
Oh yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
definitely want it. Yeah.
All right, do you want me to roll first?
Yes, please.
Oh no. Hey, there we go. So, going to be Knights turn 1. Good luck,
Yay.
good game. Let's crack right on.
Oh yeah. Boom. All right. So we've done a bit. Actually, not a lot at all, funnily enough. We will start over on
Do you want to let us know what objectives you drew?
Oh, sorry.
So the way Tempest works, everyone, that we'll cover, because it's a new thing.
I've only played it like twice, so yeah. You were more experienced with it.
Yeah. At the start of your command phase, I don't have any.
I've got 3.
He's got 3. You draw 3 secondary cards. And then you also have this stratagem, New Orders, where if you don't like one, you can spend 1 CP to discard 1 and draw another one.
FYI, everyone, I used it.
Yeah. So you drew 3. What were the 3 you drew originally?
So originally I drew Investigate Site.
Yep.
Which is an action, and
you perform the action on the center objective.
Yep.
And then you score points.
And you score points, but basically it's not great for knights. Put it that way.
If you've got fewer than 5 models, it's only 2 points.
Exactly.
So not good for a knight.
So that's poo poo.
So you spend a CP to change that for
Raise Banner,
which is not great either.
Which is not great.
Which is an action on an objective, just like Raise Banners in the GT pack. But you do an action on an objective, and then you score 5 points at the end of your turn. Good stuff.
Funnily enough, the good thing about this one is that if you don't have any OBSEC or infantry models in your army,
so things that can't do the action,
you just discard it for free.
Which is great. And this is something that wasn't built into Schemes of War and Maelstrom, but is built into Tempest. There are some things that cannot be achieved, and you just discard them.
Yeah, so we're keeping that, whatever. Yep. So then the other one was No Retreat, No Surrender.
This one's kind of played with your movement a little bit. There's 3 conditions for this one. You cannot fail a morale check. You cannot fall back. And you cannot, if you start your turn within range of an objective marker, leave that objective marker. If you do all those 3 things, you score 5 points at the end of the turn.
So actually, initially when I grabbed this, I was a bit poo-poo. I'm like, that sucks. But actually, in terms of what I want to do this turn, it actually has worked out quite well. And then my last one's Area Denial. This just straight up sucks for knights. So basically, there is a radius that is set based on the size of the game that you're playing.
12 inches in
the
this
12
case.
inch of the center. And if you end of your turn, you can't do it turn 1. So turn 2. You have to be one unit wholly within, but no enemy units can be in there, which is never going to happen.
It's possible for some infantry armies, stuff like that. For knights, it's real hard.
For most it would be quite hard.
That's a difficult one, I think, in all cases.
So going on to the movement, our little war dog here has just zipped around here, getting line of sight. With its thermal spear onto these juicy anti-tank targets at the back. Checking the fact that thermal spears are 30 inches, not 24,
which
opens up a few targets for me. The Megara has zooped over to the front here. We're within range of the objective, but it was, again, more to just get lines of fire on the anti-tank stuff.
So you'll be able to shoot up those locusts very easily.
The Rampager has just stayed within the objective and just pitched behind the dents. So if for whatever reason, if I whiff entirely over on Dalton's side with all these big guns, then at least there's some mitigation there. Over this side, we have literally moved about 2 inches.
So you have both of them within range of the objective marker. So if you moved off it, you would lose 5 points. So you've made sure you're staying within it.
However, the good thing is that the thermal spear from here perfectly draws a line between those 2 bits of obscuring to the Doomstalker. And the Avenger Gatling cannons here draw a line of sight over to the warriors over there. So we've actually got some good lanes of fire here. So hopefully we can capitalize on it and make it work. So, before we do that, for each knight, I have to roll a d3 because I'm Dread Household, and it will affect the stats of that. So on a 1, it's a 1 or a 2, I get +2 movement and then +1 advance and charge. On a 2, it's on
a 1, it's +1 movement. On a 2,
it's +1 toughness. On a 3, it's +1 damage.
Nice.
So
is that in melee or for everything?
Just +1 damage.
Nice. All right, cool.
So
Baby Knight?
Baby Knight.
+1 damage. Cool.
Megara.
+1 move.
+2 movement, +1 advance and charge. Rampager, movement, not going to matter. That one, toughness, that's T9. 9. And then the other one, that's the big one. Ooh.
Damage. Cool.
They go to damage 3, so.
All right, cool.
It's spicy. So we've got damage, movement, toughness, damage. That's cool. That's a good spread. It's actually showing all of them. So great. All right, well, that's my movement, and that's kind of the summary of point stuff.
Let's go right on.
We're going right into it.
So skipping psychic because there's no psychic.
Oh yes!
I can't wait.
That's
going to be so cool.
It's going to be great.
And then straight into shooting.
Cool.
Where do you want to start?
So I'm just going to start with the Megara into the heavy...
Locust Heavy Destroyers?
Locust Heavy Destroyers.
Cool. When shooting, what's like?
Range shooting, so blue. Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 shots with... So we're going to put in everything.
Yep. It's worth saying, my protocol for this turn is put everything in cover. Everything is in light cover.
Yep. So great in this situation, because that ignores cover.
Yep. Cool.
So yeah, 8 shots with double exploding 6s on 3s. Not a single 6.
Nice. And a lot of 1s and 2s.
A lot of 1s and 2s.
Wow. All right. That's bad.
That's pretty horrible. Strength 7. So
toughness 4, so 3. Toughness 5, sorry, so 3s. Cool. AP.
It's minus...
minus 2.
It's minus 2.
Minus 2. All right, so my 3s goes 2 5s. Love it.
Okay, great.
Cool. Good start.
Yeah, that was horrific.
Yeah.
All right, now we're doing the plasma fuel. So 2 shots.
Hit and a miss.
Strength 7, so 3s. Yep.
AP.
Hit a wound. Minus 3.
6s. Oh, no.
2 damage.
I take 2 damage. One of them's got 2 wounds remaining.
Cool. That was really annoying. So now we're going to do thermal spear.
Yep.
Into the same unit.
Cool.
So D3 shots.
3. Very nice.
That's what we wanted. On 3s. CP1. Thank you. T8, so 3. Strength 8, so 3s.
Yep.
Oh, really?
AP4.
AP4.
Straight through, it'll kill the wounded one.
God damn.
So I'll pop one of those off. Sorry. I'll roll for reanimation. 4 dice. We've got 4 wounds. Looking for 5s.
Yep.
Nope. I will pull probably that one there, I guess.
Well, nothing else can
Nothing
shoot.
else can shoot them.
So, yeah.
It'll just be that one back there.
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters. As long as one of them's in range of the Technomancer, because he'll bring it back up next turn.
Yep. And then the Heavy Stubber into the Immortals.
Yep. Usually declaring before we start shooting, but we've talked about it before, so it's fine.
3 shots. And then T4, T5, so 5s.
T4.
Oh, T4. Doesn't matter.
They're
I just
Immortals.
literally rolled 2 ones.
That was horrific.
Out, man.
Okay.
Right. Over here,
Big shooty boys.
D6 shots from the thermal cannon into the
Doomstalker.
Doomstalker.
The Doomstalker.
And then the Heavy Stubber is going to go into the Immortals in the corner.
Cool.
So D6 shots.
Hey! That's what you want to see.
That's it. And on 3s.
Yep. That's not what you want to see.
It's all right.
That's average,
4.
but...
And then strength 8, so 3s.
So 3s. Okay. 4 up
2.
in bombs. Love it.
God.
There we go. Yeah. Yep.
Come on, this is crazy.
Yeah, Stubber into the Immortals.
Stubber into the Immortals.
Is what, 3 shots?
Yeah.
Cool. All hit. Okay. This is the big damage one. This is the big guns. Strength 4.
Yeah.
So 4.
So 4s. Yep.
Yep. 2 up saves.
Hey!
Reanimation. Nope. So
1 dies. I killed something, everyone.
Cool.
Yeah.
It'll be that one there.
All right, and then because we literally killed nothing over there.
Yeah.
Avenger Gatling's gonna have to go into the Doomstalker.
Yep. Both of them. Or just one and one.
So it's now damage 3. So each gun's 12 shots.
Yeah.
Strength 6 though, so I'm winning on 4s.
Winning on 4s, yeah.
So I think what we're gonna have to do to just kill something is we're gonna put all of it into one.
All right, cool. All of it into the front Doomstalker.
Yeah. So it's 24 shots, and then again the Heavy Stubber over into the thing.
Into the Immortals.
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yep.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yep.
19?
And then 5, 24.
5. All right.
Cool.
On 3s.
Oh, wow. I'll pull from over here. No, no exploding 6s, is there?
No.
All right.
If only.
Cool. And then 4s to wound.
And 4s to wound.
But these are all -2 and so on, so
yeah.
I'll be saving on 4s. Yep.
Alright, so.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
So 4 of these failing is a dead Doomstalker. So I'll do the first 4. Alright, I make 1. It's not great.
Okay.
I need to make both of these. And I do. So I've got 3 wounds remaining on the Doomstalker. The reason I'm doing it staggered like that is if it just died in the first one, I would have CP rerolled 1 before I rolled the rest of them.
Yeah. Because slow rolling is what you're supposed to do.
It's what you're supposed to do. We try and avoid it, of course, because it's they're slow. But yeah, I will mark that one up.
Right.
Hold up, we've got dice under here somewhere. Been moving things around, so I don't know where everything is.
That is beyond the most extreme level of frustrating. Yeah, right. It's really hard to not get really upset about that.
That's, yeah.
Oh, you literally did nothing. My whole thing shot and I didn't kill a single thing.
Stubber, kill another immortal. Let's do it.
Yeah, so it's really hard to not be pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, two.
Again, big damage.
And then 1.
Love it.
Yeah, cool. That's turn.
Do you score points?
I do. I score.
You didn't retreat. You didn't surrender.
Woo!
5 points.
Woo! We got 5.
First Tempest point on the channel.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
You know it. So that just goes discarded.
So it gets scored. So we'll keep it separate because you keep. Well, it doesn't really matter. It gets discarded. It doesn't come up
There's
again.
my score pile.
Sure.
That's all my score pile.
Now, do you want to discard any of these?
Oh, so I do that now, not in my command phase?
No, that happens at the end of the turn. You discard ones that you currently have that you're like, I'm not going to be able to achieve this next turn, and you get rid of them. It's interesting because it happens at the end of your turn when you discard it as well. So you don't know what your opponent's going to do. You might discard it and then go, oh, I could have gotten that because my opponent did this.
Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of both of them.
Both of them? Yeah. All right. They are both kind of like objective, like
With
actions,
air
control
ones.
zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Look, there's probably definitely a stratagem in here that I probably should have done.
If there's one to do, please go ahead.
No, in terms of like when I was doing my stuff,
okay.
but I was like, no, surely I've got good lines of fire and everything's kind of reliable.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Cool.
We'll be back in the Necron's turn 1.
All right, so we've moved across. We drew 3 objectives. Deploy Teleport Homer as that was the one that you pulled, yeah? No, different one. Raise Banner was the one you pulled.
Yep.
Got Raise Banner, which is cool. It's happening over here. We'll get to that in a minute. Deploy Teleport Homer, which is similar to the GT mission pack. In the opponent's deployment zone, you do an action, you score 5 points.
Yep.
Good stuff. Definitely scoreable next turn. There's some things I could have done to score it this turn, but I would have sacrificed too much damage potential. And then I also drew Grind Them Down, which I went, not a good idea against knights.
You still got all your anti-tanks, so...
I do, but I'm not going to kill, but that doesn't cap at the end of my turn, it caps at the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay, right.
So that's when that would have ended.
That's bad.
And so I'm like, well, I don't want to keep that around. And then I replaced it with Blood and Guts, which is even worse. Now it's kill stuff in melee. So there you go. Nonetheless, we took what we got and we kept going.
Oh, sorry, that was stupid. We need to do that again.
All right, cool.
Because I came up to you and I was like, oh, and you were like holding.
Oh, yeah.
And if I
Do you need
don't
to charge
do it-
for a bit?
No.
Yeah, good. All right, so 3, 2.
Action.
All right, we are back. We drew 3 objectives. At the start of the turn, we drew Deploy Teleport Homer, which is this one here. Do an action in your opponent's deployment zone and bam, score 5 points.
Bam.
There were some things I could do to score that this turn, although probably sacrifice too much damage potential, but I can definitely score that one next turn. The second one I drew was Raise Banner. So, as Lockie drew as well, raise a banner on an objective, score 5 points. That one's going to be scoring this turn, which is very nice.
Yep.
And then I also drew Grind Them Down, which is not great against knights,
No.
especially not given how much you've got on the board. So I spent a CP to replace that, and I drew Blood and Guts, which is kill stuff in melee, so it's a worse
It's
Grind Them
definitely
Down.
worse. Yeah.
So there you go.
Look, you've got 2 you can score and instead of the same as me, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of.
I'm only going to score 1 this turn, but hey, good stuff.
That's all right.
Let's crack right on to how I've deployed.
Yep.
I've deployed how I've moved. These Scarabs rolled a big advance and got all the way up here. Not doing a whole lot, they're just there.
Cool.
The Immortals are hanging out, good stuff. And the Transcendent Catan moved forward within range of both of his powers of this knight. So he'll be throwing some mortal wounds downrange. The Warriors advanced up through the middle here. So they're all within, 5 of them are within range of the Megarage to add a bit of extra firepower just in case, and otherwise just pushing towards the center because it can become important very quickly.
Yes.
The Overlord put My Will Be Done on the Warriors and on the Locust Heavy Destroyers. You'll notice there's 3 of them there again. The Technomancer healed one. Put it back in.
Because we just rolled heaps of 1s and 2s to kill them.
Yep. The destroyers sort of shuffled across, as did the plasma sight. Both Doomstalkers stayed still. This one healed a wound thanks to living metal, putting it into its middle bracket. And then over here, the Immortals hung out here. These Scarabs moved up, taking its objective, and they're going to do the action for Raise Banner and score me 5 points. Because it's not with no enemy in range, it's an objective marker you control when they're obsec, so they
Is
control
your bottom bracket 1 to
1 to 3.
1 to 3.
1 to 3, 3 to 6,
Nice.
and then
And 12.
that.
Yep. Cool.
So that's movement. We'll crack right on to the end of movement, the Catan phase, the not psychic phase.
Yes.
So still in movement. I'm going to have to double check these ones. It's Antimatter Meteor and Trans-Dimensional Thunderbolt.
Yes.
Which are the two that I almost always run as base.
Much, yeah.
Every now and again I'll switch it out for Sky of Falling Stars for just a bit of change.
Yes.
So, pulling
Still
that
in
one up
movement.
here. Still in movement. So on a 3 to 5, closest enemy within 24 invisible suffers 3 mortal wounds. Antimatter Meteor. Bam. 3 mortal wounds.
Cool.
Thank you, man.
It's on 21. I'm going to count up
You do that.
because it's easier.
Because everyone does that all the time and it's definitely the way to do it.
well, for knights when they have 20 plus wounds, it's easier.
That's fair. And then Trans-Dimensional Thunderbolt. 1 enemy unit within 24 and visible. And then there's the usual character targeting rules, but it's still the closest, so it's fine.
Yep.
On a 2+, D3 mortal wounds. Yep.
Oh, lucky.
D3 for 2. Okay. So 2 more. And then on a 4+, every unit within 3 inches suffers another mortal wound. So on a 4+ for this one, yep,
Of course.
it's a mortal wound.
Of course.
And then I've got 9 CP. I spent 1 here, but I of course gained 1 in my command phase.
Yes.
I'm going to spend 1 to just randomly do another power, because why not?
Yep.
A 6, so that is Trans-Dimensional Thunderbolt. Again,
Nice.
on a 2+.
Yay! Nothing happened good.
There you go. Can't re-roll that with the command point, so there you go.
Cool.
That's all right. Now we'll move on to shooting.
Yes.
Got some fun stuff going on. The damaged Doomstalker
Yeah.
is going to fire at the Megara.
Yep.
Because it's the only thing it can target. I mean, it can target the other stuff, but
Yeah.
Megara is the one it's going to go into.
Okay.
D6 shots with the big gun. 5 shots.
Of course.
Now it's going to be hitting on 4s normally, down to 5s on this bracket, but back to 4s because I get +1s from the control node on the Technomancer.
Cool.
4s to hit.
Pretty good.
It's teaching the Megara how to hit things.
Yep.
Is what this is. Now it's 3s to wound because it's strength 10.
Yep.
Okay, 2 wounds, and this is at -5.
Yep. So 5.
Cool.
Take 1.
D6. 2 damage.
Cool.
Cool. And then the 2 front guns, because they may as well go into you as well. 1 hit. And then 5s. Nope, nothing.
So you said 2, right?
2.
Yep. Cool.
Now, the other Doomstalker will also fire at it. D6 shots. 5 shots
5
again.
again, nice.
Cool. This one's hitting on 3s because it's on its top bracket.
Yep.
Okay, still dropping 2.
Pretty good.
Ooh, do I re-roll one of those? I don't think I do here. I think I've got better things to save re-rolls for.
Yes.
Wounding on 3s. Okay, 2 more wounds. Same thing.
5s.
Nope. Cool. D6 damage each. First one for 3. And then the next one for 1. Ooh.
So 4.
Now that's a tempting one to re-roll there.
Okay.
Because you can only get better. So I think in that case I'm going to re-roll that one. For 2. It is better, technically. You know. Technically.
So it's last 7.
Yep. So how many wounds do I have remaining?
28 minus 7, so 21.
21? Okay. I'm going to put all 3 locusts into it.
Yep.
Because that's what you do. So all 3 of them, now they're hitting on 2s and they're re-rolling 1s thanks to Hatred Everything.
Cool.
Yep. Now they're going to be wounding you on 3s and re-rolling 1s because the Locust Destroyer Lord is there. I'm going to spend a CP on Techno-Oracular Targeting to just make one automatically wound, because I just don't want to run the risk. There we go. Re-rolling the 1 thanks to the Locust Lord. There we go.
I really should have rotated Iron Shields. I'm stupid.
Yeah. So 3 wounds, all at -4, -5, same thing. Cock die there for you.
No, so I'll CP1.
Yep. Okay. So these are 3d3 damage each.
Okay.
So it's got 21 wounds remaining. Yep. Takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more damage. And then, whoop, dropping 1 there. Another 6, so 12. So you've got
You can't kill it.
21 wounds remaining. No, you've got 9 left. So if I roll big
Oh,
here-
yeah, yeah.
Big dice! No, not quite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So
four
12,
wounds
13,
left.
14, 15, 16, 17 in total.
So he's taken 17.
Yes, from that.
From that. So 17 plus 7, so it's 24. So he's got 4 wounds left.
Cool. Those 5 warriors,
So now I've got
they're going to come in clutch.
remaining.
Um,
Yeah, I'm silly. I actually really totally should have rotated because I would have saved 2 of those.
You would have saved 2 of those, yeah. Those warriors are going to go in, hitting on 3s normally. They advance, so 4s back to 3s because of my will be done.
Yep.
That's not bad at all.
This will do it, you know.
I hope so, yeah. So 5s to wound though, because I should have used CP for stuff there. Hey, look,
No,
3 wounds.
can't kill it.
Can't kill it. These are all at -2, so 5s.
5s.
Can do 3 damage to it,
We're out.
leaving it with 1 wound remaining.
1 wound.
All right, can you measure out some ranges for me to some of the characters back there?
Yeah.
Specifically the Technomancer who's hidden down back there.
What do you want?
What the range is. I think I need to be 21.
I think you're 22.
Ah, that's annoying. All right.
That's yeah, that's a real shame.
All right, in that
You're
case.
21 and a half.
Oh, that's annoying. So, can you measure out those warriors as 15? Make sure there's only 5 of them within range. There should only be 5. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. You can get at least 1 immortal to see it, but that's about it.
Yeah, probably from the angle.
From the angle, yeah?
Yeah.
So 1, or do you reckon there's more?
Nah. Oh, 2.
2?
Yeah.
All right,
You
cool.
just get those back 2.
All right, so the back 2 immortals going into it, hitting on 3s, with the 6s exploding with an additional 2.
Nice.
So 4 hits. Wounding on
That's
5s.
6s, right? Isn't Tesla?
6s, so they explode into 2 extra hits.
No, he's in 6s to wound. Isn't
6s to hit.
Yeah, but is Tesla strength 4 or strength 5?
Strength 5.
Oh, okay, strength 5.
Yep, the 5s. 3 of them. Even if it was...
What's the minus?
No minus.
No
There's
minus.
3 ups. Come on.
And
Come on.
I can't CP.
All right, does it explode? No.
Okay.
All right, Big Knight goes down. That's important because Megara can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Its Rad Cleanser is particularly scary to me.
Yeah. That's really
Cool.
annoying.
Yeah. That said, there's nothing else happening. There's no other. I can put 3 shots from the immortals over here into this knight, so I may as well.
Yep.
So 3 of them. Gas blast, not rapid firing, so 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. That was an extra
Yeah.
dice, but
Yeah,
they
that's
all hit
fine.
anyway. Wounding on 5s. Just the 1, so -2, 1 damage. You go. Cool. That was all right. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it would be too.
At the end of that turn, I'm going to score my points there.
Yep.
I'm holding 3 objectives, so that's cool. It's going to stop you scoring max on primary.
Yep. Because that one's off that now. Well, you would have had that anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're on sec.
Raise banners, I'm scoring.
Nice.
I'm going to discard Blood and Guts because that's not happening.
Yep.
But I am going to keep Deploy Teleport Homer because I'm going to get it next turn.
Cool.
And that'll be that. That was Necron's turn 1. Pretty slow turn. Killed a knight, and that's it. Good stuff.
Yep. We'll be back with Knights. Turn 2. Okay, so yeah, remember rotate Iron Shields, everybody. Don't be a Lockie and
Well,
forget
you
to
remembered
do
it. You just
I know,
kept
didn't-
saying I should do it.
Didn't
and then
do it at the right time.
Didn't, yeah.
I know, because I feel like it would have been bad to do it halfway through. We'd be like,
Better than not.
Bit cheating. So we've chosen our objectivados. Storm hostile objective.
This is a good one.
Yep, control objective in no man's land and your opponent and your.
It's control an objective you didn't control at the start of your turn, or if you
Remove your opponent from one.
sorry, you remove your opponent from one, or if your opponent doesn't control them, score 1 in their deployment zone.
Bang. So
He's going for this one over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which you'll get easily.
Extend battle lines, which is hold 1 in your deployment zone and hold 1 in no man's land. So we're
Yep.
getting a 2 for 1 here.
Easy.
I'm moving the camera too much. The card.
Yeah.
Like that part in hand.
You got it? All right, good. Now, defend stronghold. Hold 1 in your deployment zone.
And it's not let your opponent hold 1 in your deployment zone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you're not going to do,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
So I've pretty much got 15 points.
Very nice.
Wow.
So interestingly, it's worth saying
I shouldn't say that.
that last one, Defend
Potentially.
Stronghold, that scores at the end of either my next turn or the game. So if you drew that in turn 5 and you're the second player, you just score it.
Yep.
But it ends at my next turn.
Oh, yeah, it says battle.
So, yeah. Or my next turn.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how that goes. Good stuff.
Cool. Movement. Megara's dead.
Yep.
So that sucks.
That's awesome.
For our Dread household, we rolled movement on this one.
Yep.
So we
making it very speedy.
Yeah, zooped up 17 inches right there.
Yep.
We got toughness on this big one.
Toughness 9,
so
nice.
T9. So it's just coming in here it's holding the objective, but you're obsec over there, so we're going to want to try and charge and kill you there. We're getting a +2 to charge, so it's probably going to happen.
Yep.
This one has just come over here to get lines of fire around the dens, either to the scarabs or to whatever else is over there.
Yeah, you can see one of the Doomstalkers, all the stuff in the middle there, yeah.
Exactly. And then the other despoiler on the back here has literally just stayed on the objective.
You need points?
Need points. Yeah, so I know the scarabs are there, and unfortunately I'm not going to, I don't really have the tech to kill them, but we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, look, anything you've got will do a good job of it. It's not efficient.
Yes.
You're just wasting a lot of firepower.
We'll see.
Cool.
So it is obsec and counts as 10, so that's fine.
Cool.
All right. We can just scoot on straight into my shooting phase.
You shooting phase?
My shooting phase.
You shooting phase?
All right.
Shoot stuff. Let's do it.
Shoot stuff. So I don't know if we should just... We got to kill something.
Yes, that is good.
So thermal cannon from the despoiler into the Doomstalker.
Yep, which is in range. We've measured that one up.
Yeah.
It's going straight across there.
And then the heavy stubber into the thing.
Can it see past that building?
It should do. It did last time. One mil even from the back of the ear.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And then the heavy stubber into the scarabs.
Yep.
So D6 shots on the thermal cannon.
There you go. 4 shots.
Cool.
Respectable. Respectable.
Threes.
Cocked eye there.
Little cocked eye, yep.
Yep,
Good.
there you go.
Those are the
Very
same.
nice.
And then threes. Okay,
Cool.
2 and neg 4.
4 up saves. Love it. Apparently I can roll 4 ups today.
Wow, all right. 3 shots, heavy stubber.
Yep.
2 hits, and then 4s.
Cool. 3s.
So 3s. Oh yeah, 2s.
AP.
0.
6s. Or probably 5s in there. Okay.
Yeah, right.
All right. Cool.
That
happened.
That's how it's going.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got to say we got damage here. I didn't say
Oh
that.
yes, yes. You got damage.
We got damage.
3
there.
damage on each of these, which is cool.
Right, so we're gonna go.
How are you going to do this?
I don't know now. I was really hoping that was gonna be dead from
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's fair.
All right, one cannon's gonna go into that.
Yep.
And the other cannon is gonna go into.
Warriors, destroyers.
It's gonna go into
Scarabs.
warriors. You're getting back up on what?
5s. I haven't got the thing to.
For the
prove it.
Scorpex, 3 wounds each.
3 wounds each.
All right, so we're going to
you're very
Scorpex.
efficient on them.
Yeah.
And you can see them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In which case,
9.
I'll be spending a CP on -1 to wound on the Scorpex for Whirling Onslaught, which I'll declare before you start shooting rather than halfway through.
So they'll be wounding on 5s then.
5s, yep. Well, wait,
Yeah.
what's the strength on these?
6. Strength 6, neg 2, flat 3.
So wounding on 4s.
So they're not T6.
Toughness 5.
Oh,
Toughness
okay,
5.
okay.
Yeah.
So
this is
got to
into-
hit. Got to hit first. Yeah, into them.
All right, into the Scorpex. Okay.
Cock die again.
Cock die, and there you reroll. Cool.
And then 4s. Okay.
All right, mattered for one of them. That's cool.
What's that?
6,
5.
5.
5 at neg 2.
Neg 2, so my 3 up becomes a 4 up, 5 up. Oh, speaking of which, I'm in the Hungry Void, which is my command protocol. So everything can fall back and shoot, is what I've chosen there.
Cool.
Because I imagine I'm going to get charged.
Yes.
5s. Saving. Ooh, one of them survives. That kills 4 Scorpex.
Okay. Did something. That's
So,
good.
I'm going to reanimate said 4 Scorpex.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for 5s. Oh, yeah. 1,
get one
2,
back.
3.
You got 2
I
back.
get 2 back.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay. So that's a thing. I'll go and remove that. Well, you count out your dice there. So it'll kill 4 of them. Now, not knowing which one was going to die, I was always going to leave the big one with the heavy blade because I didn't know anyone would get back up. And that's the blade that's got the best chance against them. And then 2 of them are going to get back up, which will just be over here. And I'm just going to measure that out. They should all still be within 6 inches of the Technomancer, so I can bring another one back next turn. Or my turn.
Yeah. 12 shots into the Doomstalker.
Yep.
Oh,
I've got no defensive
mucked up again.
strats to use here.
I forgot my...
Oh, wait, no, yeah, what do you want to use?
I've already shot half of it. I was going to do full rerolls to hit.
Oh, okay.
Idiot. 4s.
Oh my god.
1.
That...
Yeah, whatever. 1.
I'm sorry, man.
1. Can't kill it.
It's good.
I concede.
That...
Seriously. This is so dumb. What's the point?
You've got good cards though. That's the thing with Tempest and Maelstrom and Tempest is that you got good cards. I could have 2 turns of drawing terrible points.
It's not fun. Thermal Spear into the heavy destroyers, and then the head gun is going to go into
the head gun.
Yeah, head gun. Heavy stubber is going to go into the Scarabs.
Yep.
So that was a 6 for the D3s.
Yep.
So 3s.
Nope. That's what you want.
That's what I want.
That's what you want.
And then 3s. Okay, I'll CP that.
Okay.
Yep. 2,
AP,
neg 4.
Neg 4. It'll go straight through damage.
So it's D6. It's the old melter. So 2 pick the
D6
highest.
pick the highest. First one kills one,
dead.
and then the second one kills one.
Wow, I rolled the same twice. Okay.
So
that's all right.
the 2 that are closest to it are the ones that are going to die, and then I'll just reanimate them.
Yep.
On 5s. Nope. So
Yeah, it stayed dead.
yeah, both of them stay dead.
Awesome. All right. Pretty whiffing shooting phase, but we're going to move now on to charges.
Yep.
No, sorry. No,
Oh wait,
not.
Scarabs.
Scarabs.
Swap some
Scarabs.
Scarabs.
2 hits.
Yep.
And then 3s. So 1 wound.
Yep.
No
AP.
minus.
6s. Nope.
Yep. And then
I take
actually
a
the
damage.
stubber from
Yeah,
Old Boy is
chuck
going to
that
go
in.
into there as well. Into the Scarabs.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. I take 2 wounds down to 2 remaining. I'll pop a dice on that.
So Big Boy is going to charge Scarabs. Yeah. Yeah, mucked up massively here as well, actually. It's stupid. Because, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, done. Whoopsies.
Well,
Yeah.
what's going on?
So, I had the plan where one of these guns should have gone into the Scarabs. The other gun should have gone into the
Doomstalker.
The Doomstalker, opening up me to charge into the into them, because that
Yep.
was I had in my plan. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna move stuff around,
Yep.
and then he was gonna charge them anyway. So
Right.
whatever,
Yeah.
we're here where we are.
Yeah, in he goes.
Definitely.
Easy.
Cool.
I'm happy to lift them.
Okay.
But
Are you sure? Because
you-
it's me, and
Alright,
I'm rolling
alright.
pretty bad.
Let's roll this out. Sure. But this was your choice.
Oh, I'm gonna do it properly. I'm using Titanic Feet.
Yep. Obviously. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. Sorry, killing on 2s. I think
Killing on 2.
these are what damage 3 each.
No, D3 each.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. So like,
Yeah.
it could go pear shaped. Oh,
Yep. That was 2s, then 2s to wound.
that was 5 6s, so it's extra 10 hits. Oh, sorry, no. My exploding doesn't work on my feet.
Okay. Cool. Which it should.
Which totally should.
Yep. So just get rid of the 1s. These are D3 damage each.
Yeah.
So first one kills the wounded one.
Yep.
And then next one.
I'll do 2 at a time.
Two at a
right?
time. Yep. Kills the next one. And the next one. Easy.
Yay!
So that's the unit of Scarabs. And the objective, which is 10 points for you,
Yeah.
which is the big.
Point
That's
game's great. But yeah, it's yeah. Whatever.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely made a very clear general error at that point.
Doesn't pile in or consolidate at all?
I'm not gonna. Just gonna
Cool.
stay there.
Fair enough.
I don't want to get any closer to you.
Yep.
It's not really going to matter because you're going to be able to move up to get everyone in range of firing anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I wish I did that correctly because then I would have at least had a baby knight in your lines
That's fair.
where I could have tied up a lot of stuff. But we make mistakes. So that's it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. That is the whole thing. So I scored 15. 1 second.
10.
Oh
If
yeah,
Defense
sorry, this
Stronghold
one.
sticks
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
I need to try and take this.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Well, let's crack right on. We'll be right back for Necron's turn 2.
Boom.
Okay, pretty abysmal turn for you. Killed a few things, but a few things got back up.
A few things? I killed like 2 things.
So in my command phase, I drew some new orders.
Yep.
Sorry, not new orders stratagem, but new orders as in the mission.
Yep.
So I'm keeping deploy teleport homers from last turn, as we know. I drew secure no man's land, which is control 2 objectives in no man's land. So I currently hold 1, which is this one down here in the corner with the Immortals, because that is just outside my deployment zone. And I am moving up here to take this one with some warriors, which I'm just going to have to scoot some of them back in there to hold that.
That's all right.
And it's going to score me 5 points.
Yes.
Cool. And then the next one was Area Denial, the one that Lockie drew last turn and couldn't do, but then hasn't moved into the center, so I'm going to be able to score that this turn.
Yeah.
Which means as long as I've got a unit wholly within 12 inches of the center, which the plasma side in here is currently fulfilling, and you have no units wholly within 12 inches of the center, which you do not, I'll score 5 points.
Yes.
So that's good. So hopefully we can go for a big 3 objective turn.
Yeah.
So let's see where I've moved around. Those Immortals, as you've seen, have stayed there. The Katana's coming up here. He's going for the night. He's going to throw out mortal wounds.
Bring it on!
He's going to get up there. He's going to like rip a hole out. He's going to tear it through, like rip the pilot out, or what's left of the pilot. Because I imagine
No pilot.
It's pretty messy in
Demon.
there. It's a bit of a mess in there at the moment. So he's going to like, yeah, it's good stuff over here. The plasma sight's in there, and the Scorpex, you'll notice, is an extra one back up. That is, of course, just because I used the stratagem on the Technomancer to bring another one up.
Yes.
To use his ability twice.
Yeah.
So once there. The other one was, of course, a Heavy Destroyer. Speaking of which, the Heavy Destroyers are still there. They've got lines of sight and everything they need to. The Immortals have moved around, so they can all shoot at the Armiger.
Yeah.
The Doomstalkers stayed still. The characters shuffled around where they need to be. You'll notice the Destroyer Lord right forward in front of that knight. He is going to get all up in the business of whatever knight doesn't die to shooting.
Yep.
Warriors are all over here. As I mentioned, I'm actually going to scoot some of them back there because they're under the objective.
Yep.
Which they're pretty close to anyway. I just need to make sure I measure that one out. And then deep striking in, we've got Flayed Ones back here. They've deep struck and they're going to perform the deploy teleport home action because they have obsec and they can. And they're holding this objective, which is going to deny you defend stronghold for this turn.
For this turn, yeah.
So you might be able to score it in future turns when this stuff dies and you've got your points back.
Yep.
But it's going to cause problems for now.
Yeah, it is.
And the Tomb Sentinel has also deep struck in here. It's got, with its 21-inch range, because the extra 3, it's got range to both knights, that one and this one here.
Yep.
So you can put its big D6 shot, D6 damage, D6 shot, 3 damage gun into whichever one it feels like. So without any further ado, I'm just going to scoot some of these warriors back in here so I'm not doing the dodgy.
Yeah.
A couple of those back in there, holding the objective, and then one of these under there to make sure that it's all within coherency.
Yep.
Let's crack right on to shooting.
Shooting.
So of course go up to 6, then back down to 5 because I spent 1.
Yes.
So I'm going to begin
with
the Wounded Doomstalker once again, putting everything into the big knight right in front of it.
Cool. I'll rotate.
Fair enough.
Finally.
D6 shots.
I'll do something smart.
Yeah.
First, hey, it's my first game back in a while, right? I've just been on holiday. I haven't played 40k in like 2 weeks.
One shot. Cool.
It worked.
Hitting on a 4 and still wounded. Misses.
Oh,
Cool.
look at that.
2 front guns, rapid firing now. 3 hits. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. Cool. So we'll go over to, I'm going to go to the Necron warriors there. They're all within range with their Gas Reapers. So we'll count out 40 dice.
I've said this before, but I really want 40k to make like a soundtrack pack of like what they design all the weapons to sound like. Because they do it with like the Titans, right? So you know, like the Titan horn is just the coolest sounding thing ever. I don't know if I think we played it on an ages back. It's awesome. Look it up. Just Google Titan horn or Titan noise. It really just it's obviously born from the whole air raid siren kind of, you know, World War II, you know, human oppressive scariness. But it's just that yuck. And I just imagine like, you know, what does a God's Reaper sound like?
This would be cool.
Pew, pew.
Would you mind dicing me?
Oh, God, I have to.
So I'm going to spend a CP on, I believe it's called...
Sixes auto wound?
It's sixes to hit auto wound.
Yep.
It's called like disintegration capacitors, I think it is.
Yep.
So 1 CP on that one.
Nice.
Hitting on 2s. This is of course thanks to my will be done from the Overlord.
How good's that? You rolled
That's a lot of 1s,
rolled
and then
like
a
4.
bunch of 6s.
4 ones. It's pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. Thank you.
8 ones. Still pretty good.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 sixes.
Oh, so 6 wounds
So,
already.
all right, 6 wounds already. I'll take it. And then I'll roll these out, needing 5s to wound.
5 to wound. So even though we're T9, it still
Strength
doesn't
5.
really matter because he's strength 5. So that's super annoying.
5s to wound. Okay. I'll pull the
I imagine he's done
tails
pretty
out
well.
of here.
Is it good?
It's
good.
It's fair.
Okay. Because everything's damage 2, right?
No, these all damage 1.
Ah.
There's Gas Reapers. They're -2, so you're on your 4-ups. Just
Force.
damage 1. That's pretty good. Cocked over there. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 wounds go through? Or 7?
6.
6, cool. That
wounds.
drops you down to 18
18.
remaining.
18 remaining.
All right. While I'm there, I'm just going to put the Staff of Light from Technomancer into it.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits.
These are going to be wounding on 5s again. 1 wound, and this is -2 damage.
So 4.
Staff of Light, very nice. Cool.
So another 2.
Yep.
So he's down to 16.
Down to 16. I like it. I'll move over, and I'll put, I think, the second Doomstalker into it.
Yep.
D6 shots. Big 6.
Nice.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
So there's 4,
Hit me,
5,
hit me.
6. This one's hitting on 3s. Oop, and I've lost a dice there. Cool.
Pretty good.
So 1 miss. And now this one is wounding on 3s.
Strength 10. Oh yeah. Lucky.
Very nice. All right, so 1 miss. Oh, sorry, 1 fail and 4 wounds. These are on your 4-ups.
4s.
Okay. Do you want to reroll one of those with the CP?
Yeah, well.
Oh, cool.
So 2.
So 2 of them. Now you've got how many wounds remaining? 16.
16.
-5, so 11, and another 6, so 5.
Wow.
Wow, that was big. And then the 2 front guns, of course, not quite within rapid fire range there. Both miss. Cool. 5 wounds remaining. I'm going to jump right over to the Immortals, I think. I'm going to jump over to the Heavy Destroyers. They're going to put both their shots into the Baby Knight.
Okay.
Because they might just pop it.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s. Again, thanks to my will be done. Wounding on 3s, but rerolling 1s. I'm not going to spend Techno-Oracular targeting here because I can just CP reroll. Doesn't matter. Both wound. These are at -4, -5.
5s.
Even on the Baby Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Everyone's got orange.
Right. It's 14 wounds, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. So the first one does
No, 12.
12 wounds?
12.
Okay, well that one does 6 of 8 wounds.
So it's dead.
And then, very dead. Another 8.
Yep.
Does it explode? Yep. Oh, a couple of 1s for explosions. We need 6s.
I know. We want explosions
Boom.
everywhere.
It's good. Okay, so with that happening, now we'll go over to the Immortals. They'll put all of their shots into the big one.
Yep.
Because they may as well. There's nothing else to shoot at here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah. So this will be a lot of shots
7,
because you'll probably roll
9.
like 10 6s.
So they've got Tesla, so every 6 is an additional 2 hits.
Yeah.
The OG Tesla, this Megara's got nothing.
So you'll get 10 6s.
So 1s and 2s are missing.
So he's rolled 10 6s. Clearly,
Yeah,
as you can
I've
see.
rolled 2 6s, 3 6s. So 1, 2, I get 1 extra shot out of that whole thing.
Yep.
Cool, so 21 hits out of 20 shots. Always nice.
Pretty good.
This one's wounding on 5s, because strength 5.
5s.
Not too many.
You have exact 5?
1, 2, 3, yeah, exact 5. No, wait, 6. Sorry.
6. It's neg.
No, Nick, they're just there.
Ah.
They're just Tesla.
That's
It's
right.
fine. Okay, another 2 wounds. Do I have any other small arms to put into them?
Still lose 2.
Okay, not really. But my Locust Lord, he's eyeing him up for the charge. Before I get there, though, the Tomb Sentinel over here. Oh, I've got to do powers over there as well. That's all right.
So you do it after.
All right, Tomb Sentinel over here, going to shoot this one.
Yep.
D6 shots. Just a 1.
Oh yeah.
Hitting on 4s. Yep. Wounding on. This is strength 9, so 4s.
Yeah. Hey.
There we go. This is -4 damage 3.
5s.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
All right. Now, Catan powers over here. Would you let me do them again? Or
Yeah, no, do it.
All right, cheers.
Of course.
So I'll go with Antimatter Meteor being the first one.
Yep.
So on a 3 to 5. Yep, 3 mortal wounds.
Yep. I'll do that.
Cool. And then with Transdimensional Thunderbolt on a 2-up. Yep. D3. Oh, it's a cocktail there. For 1. So 4 mortal wounds in total out of that.
So it's lost 8.
Lost 8 from 24, drops you to 16.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a CP to randomly do one again.
Yes.
Down to 4, because why not?
Do it.
1, that's that first one again. On a 3 to 5. Oh, 6 is D3 plus 3, I want to say. No, it's D6.
Okay.
I'll check.
Okay.
3.
It's
Still
the
3.
same.
Doesn't matter. I will check. I don't think it's D3 plus 3.
11. So he's got 13 wounds remaining.
So what was that one? That was Antimatter Meteor.
So you rolled
Yeah, D3 plus 3.
Oh, it is.
So I rolled the 1 for it. So D3 plus 3. So that's another 2. Yep. Another 2. So I rolled a 3 for it.
Oh, you rolled 3 for
Yep.
it. All right. So I need another thing.
Cool. That was big.
Yeah. This whole game is pretty
big damage.
Favored your way.
It has been. This is bad. So does that have an invuln in combat?
No.
Okay. So there's no point using Entropic Strike when I get in. Which, speaking of which,
it's only the Forge World Knights
Gotcha.
that have it just across the board.
Yeah. So the Catan is going to try and charge it, needing numbers. Not
with that.
Not those numbers.
Okay.
But it's a showdown. It's got to happen.
Yeah, you got to do it.
So I'm going to reroll with CP. Those numbers will make it in.
Yep.
So the Catan will come in there.
Cool. We're in
and then
charge phase, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're in the charge phase. Thank you.
We were pretty quick.
Then the Locust Lord is going to charge your big knight there. He's going to be the big hero.
Okay.
Get in. Ooh,
Yeah.
a 7 will do it.
Yep.
So would you mind moving him in for me?
Where do you want it? Do you want to be over here?
Not too far away from the destroyers themselves, just kind of down a bit. Yep. Cool. So I'm going to start with the Locust Lord because he could... could you interrupt and kill him?
Yes.
He's got a 4-up invuln.
Titanic feet.
Yeah, that's true. So the Locust Lord's going to go in first. I'll just double check it. I believe he has 5 attacks to start with.
Yep.
6 attacks. No, wait, sorry. 4 attacks to start with. That's it.
Oh.
So just 4.
Oh.
Cool.
4.
But hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. Nope.
You really want for yourself?
Because he's a destroyer. All destroyers have the hatred.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's hardwired for destruction is the current rule for it.
Isn't that the hit and wound one?
That's the hit.
Okay. So then there's a reroll 1.
He rerolls 1s to wound for... What is this called? Destroyer Cult, including himself, because it's not a character.
Yeah,
Destroyer
right.
Cult.
Cool.
So wounding, however, with strength 7 on 5s. Rerolling the 1. Nope. So this is an AP minus 4.
Damage.
Damage 2. Oh! So
He's alive on a wound!
Oh! Close, but no cigar.
Alive on a wound! That's epic!
That's cool. Would you like to interrupt over here?
Yes, I will. Because I'm not using CP. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, so we will use our chainswordy thing.
Yep.
And then
The big chainsword.
Yep. Okay. Okay, we're also going to spend 2 CP for. It doesn't matter actually because I can only do 3.
You can only do 3 damage to it. Yep.
Okay. So we are just going to do our normal. So we have 4 attacks.
Yep.
With our big chainswordy thing.
Yep.
Hold on, let me check the relic real quick. And then it's I've got exploding 6s because of my household, which is frenzied attackers or whatever it is. Oh yeah, make one additional. So my relic, the Teeth That Hunger, is an additional.
Okay. Right, let's do it.
3s.
Smack him.
Not a single 6. Come on.
I mean, you don't really need it here.
I don't care. I want it. I want to get stuff.
Yeah.
I'm plus 8, so I'm strength 16.
So 2s. Cool. So 3 4-up invulns.
3. Yeah.
I make 2 damage.
It's flat 6.
All right, so it does 3 damage, drops him to 6 wounds remaining.
I imagine it just like cuts through it, and then it just
Like reforms, like Terminator 2 style.
Yeah,
just,
100%.
Back together.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll double check that one. 5 attacks from the Catan. That's what its 5 are.
Yeah.
Necrons don't have a lot of attacks. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. Oh, cool. It's only going to be wounding on 5s, I believe.
Because you're like strength 6, right?
Strength 7, but you're
T9.
T9, so
Yeah.
5s.
Ooh. I mean, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Wow.
So only the 1. This is at minus 4. D6 damage.
So just roll your D6.
3. Cool. It's going to drop you down to...
So this is counting up, this one.
Oh, okay.
So I can probably start counting down now again,
Yeah.
like everyone else.
So
Because
you've got
it's normal.
16, so you've got 8 wounds remaining.
Yes.
Cool. And then, yeah, that'll be pretty much it for combat.
Cool.
I've got nothing I can do over there. That last wound is very close.
Well, I'll slap you back
oh,
here.
of course, yes. Of course you can.
So I will... What will I do here? Because I'm on my bottom bracket.
Yep.
And there is a strat in here, I think.
Yep.
For fight on full.
There probably is, yeah. So you have a quick look at that one there.
Can you find it?
I'll find that one.
While I get my
your things out here.
get my dice. So I've got 6 attacks. I'm gonna use.
So you've got a 2 CP strat to blow up on a 4 when you die.
Yeah. I actually don't think I do.
You can advance and charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's only the
I think it's the Admech Knights that have it.
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
the Admech Knights that have it.
Their specific thing.
Which is so annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what I will use actually is because I'll be using my grippy.
Oh, your claw, because you can grab me and just do a bunch of more.
So I'm going to
wounds.
spend 1 CP for Death Grip.
Yep. Cool.
Right. So first,
So how does Death Grip work?
so the Death Grip stratagem. So use this stratagem. It's after I've fought.
Okay, so worth fighting first. And
yeah.
if you don't kill, if it's a model that you haven't killed, it targets that.
Yeah. So 5 attacks, but I'm
Yep.
hitting on 4s.
Oof, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, because I'm
Yep.
2 up ballistic skill, so 4s. Okay.
All right, cool. So 3 hits, very nice.
And then I'm
Strength,
strength 16.
so 2s. Okay.
I
4 up.
will CP that.
Cool. 4 up invulns.
Great.
Love it. Take 1, sorry,
Yes,
damage.
take 1. So it's I'm pretty sure it's flat 6.
Oh, that'll just kill him.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm going to spend a command point on Resurrection Protocols. Down to a 2. On a 4 up, he gets back up. He does not.
Yay!
All right, cool.
We killed something else, guys.
You did indeed. There we go. So the Locust Lord is down. Probably should have spent some more CP while he was attacking to put a bit of punch in, but hey, that's all right.
Well, look, to be honest, it was. I'm surprised it's alive. Like that was.
Yeah. It shouldn't be.
Damage. I was expecting damage 3, and it was going to be like perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
I'm happy. Ish.
Yeah. That was a good turn though because I got Area Denial.
Oh, Jesus.
Cheers. Area Denial, 5 points. For holding the center.
Oh, I forgot. I should have overwatched that too.
I got Secure. Would you like to Overwatch?
Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Because I would have.
It wouldn't have changed anything there anyway.
So D6 shots. For
6. There you go.
Okay.
Hitting on 6s.
So statistically, everyone, I get 1.
You get 1. Nope. Okay, cool. See, Area Denial, I score 5 points.
Yep.
Secure No Man's Land, I'm holding these 2, 5 points.
Yep.
And Deploy Teleport Homers goes off back here, 5 more points.
Nice work.
So nice 15 there.
That's good.
Yeah. So we'll tally all that up and be right back for Knights, turn 3.
Yep. Okay, that was. I survived a bit better than expected.
That was, I needed that to die.
Yeah, that was cool. So, our missions that we have chosen.
Yep.
Our first one is capture enemy outpost. So this is basically your opponent picks an objective in no man's land.
That's that one.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep. Capture enemy outpost is a different one. Whole one in my deployment zone.
In your opponent's deployment zone.
So
Right.
you've got to go and get this objective back here.
Yeah, which might happen.
Yeah, you could get there.
And the next one's attempting target.
This is the one you're going on
Yeah,
about.
so basically your opponent picks an objective in no man's land and then you just have to get it.
Yep,
So
I
Dalton's
chose this one all the way over here.
Objective 5.
Just because it dictates where you go.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we've got defensive stronghold still from the previous objective.
Which is to
previous turn.
hold the ones in your deployment zone and not have me on any in your deployment zone.
Yeah. So realistically, that has affected my movement.
Yep. As it does, you go after your objectives.
Yep.
And it should be worth saying you also spend a CP on new orders to switch out deploy teleport homers, which you drew.
Yeah.
Because this is the only thing that can get it, and it has to be over there.
Which is dumb.
Yep.
Yeah. So what we've done, this knight has just moved over here.
Yep.
Because
with his 1 wound remaining.
Yeah, but because
hanging on in there.
Because we are our first part of our custom trait our movement doesn't degrade with our profile. So that's really good. So he's got his full 13-inch movement to get over here, looking for a charge on these flayed ones. We kill the flayed ones, and then tag this because I count. Well, not even killing it, but because
you need to for this.
No, but I will hold the objective.
I'm obsec.
Why are you obsec?
Because that's my trait.
All right. Well, I'll have to kill both.
You gotta kill it.
So, well, yeah. This guy has just moved up over here to get lines of fire on some Doomstalkers because I need them dead.
Yes.
I need some anti-tank fire dead because it's been causing us a lot of problems.
Yep.
And then finally over here with the Despoiler, we have moved out of combat, looking to do at least 3 wounds in the shooting phase and then charge again and get our 3 wounds on in the combat phase.
Classic stuff.
Hopefully kill the Catan, whatever, this year. This turn. This year. Oh, God. Right. That's that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So,
on to shooting. Where would you like to start? Over here.
Now we'll start here. I'm going to do stubbers into your dudes.
Yep. Okay.
Because the charge.
Okay. Cool.
Nothing hits.
Is it not worth seeing what this does to see if you want to put stubbers over here? But
yeah, well, because of the gun. Nah, I'm saving that for that.
Cool.
Doesn't do anything, so doesn't matter.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Now here. So everything is going to go into old mate. So
D6 shot.
Nah. Stubbers.
3. These are going to do the damage, and the thermal guns will be wasted.
Hopefully 5s. 1. Okay.
4 up invul. Nope.
Hey, that's a wound.
I take a wound.
Okay. D6. For 2.
Okay. Hitting on 3s. Is this a full rerolls? Only one of them needs to get through.
I mean, it's likely I roll a 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So we'll leave it. 3s. Okay.
There you go.
And then 3s.
Yeah, there it is. 4 ups.
Yay!
Ooh, do I reroll that with CP? I don't, because I want to hold on to my interrupt for fighting later on.
Yep, fair enough.
So I take 2 more damage, drops me down to 3.
Cool, and that's all that we needed to happen there. So over here, we're going to pump. How many wounds has the front one got? It's got 5, right?
5 wounds now, yeah.
Okay, so I forgot to say as well, we got toughness here, we got damage there, and toughness there again. So that'll really help here.
Yes,
But everywhere else, actually, it wouldn't
No,
matter.
it doesn't. It helps here with the damage.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because there it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to do first 12 into the front one, the other 12 into the back one.
So 1 into each Doomstalker.
Yes, and then the heavy stubber is just going to go into. It's going to go into Scarabs over there.
Scarabs, flayed ones, warriors.
Oh, flayed ones. Cool. Because I'm going to try and kill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12.
11, 12. So this is the first damaged one.
The damaged Doomstalker.
So I'm spending no, I'm not, because I'm going to save that for here.
Yep.
3s. Oh, God, great.
All right, cool. It's all right. Not bad.
But it's 4s, because you're T6, right?
T6. Okay. All right. So I've got
4 neg 2.
So 4 up invulns. It's got 5 wounds, so 2 of them will kill it. Fine.
Yay!
Ooh, now this is an even more interesting one because this can just save 1. Do I want it to stick around?
Then you can't interrupt.
I can't interrupt. That is true. That is true.
God, the damage 3 really helped us in this situation.
Yeah. I think I let it die here because I don't think...
You still got your 2 thingos.
I've still got my heavy destroyers,
and you're going to get another one back that turn, so you're going to get all 3.
I'm going to let it die, and on a 6, it'll explode. Oh,
explode!
Put on! Oh, I saw it for a sec there.
I know.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, everybody.
Yep.
12 into the healthy one. Okay, that was better.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yep. So if you can pop both of these, they're the biggest longer range threats in the field, these and the destroyers. So the less firepower I've got going out, of course, the better.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah. 4 up invulns here. So 4 of them will just kill it. Okay, so I make 2.
So 6 damage.
6 damage. So now 2 of them will kill it. That'll die.
Yay!
So on a it fails the last one as well. Pass it. On a 6, it'll explode.
Yay!
Hey, there we go.
We got an explosion.
So it'll do D3 to the Technomancer for 3, leaving it on 1 wound. D3 to the destroyers for 2, leaving 1 on 2 wounds. Probably D3 to, what else is in range? The Warriors, do you reckon? Would you mind measuring that one out?
Yeah.
6 inches.
Oh, 6 inches?
Yep.
You might even get your Immortals. Yeah, you will.
Yep, all right, so the Immortals.
Yeah, you would have
1.
Yep,
and the Warriors.
You get the Warriors.
3. Cool.
Oof, okay.
So,
jeez, that was good.
That was good, yeah.
That was really good.
So I'll pop 1 of them, and then just 3 of them. I need to be over there, so I'll just go with 1, 2, 3.
Yep, makes sense.
Cool.
Cool, that's our Shoosting. So, charges.
Yep.
Charges. Right, we're going to charge here.
Yep, go ahead.
Do we charge... Yes, I need both dead.
Yeah, you do.
I don't
Or you don't till your
know
boss.
I'm going to be able to do that. I don't have enough attacks to do that.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I do. How many wounds you got?
9.
9 wounds.
9 wounds, T7, no invuln.
Right, so I'll have to split. But let's just give it a crack.
Ooh, not with a 3. You got to sleepy roll that to get in.
Dude, I can't believe that. That's what... No, I'm +2 to charge.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yes, thank
In you
God,
go.
so it's a 5.
Wait, is that from, what's that from, your D3?
So I get 1 for my Warlord trait,
Yep.
+1, and then +1 for my relic.
Yep. Okay, gotcha. Cool. So you're 5, in you go.
Easy. Oh my God, thank God.
That's good, yeah. Cool.
Right. And then over there...
Yep, you can't fail it.
I'm not even... Yeah. Yeah. And just... Oh, geez, that's good.
You got movement out of it, or you just want to be up here on the
No,
objective?
I just want to be on the objective.
Cool.
Where
would you like to start? Here or
I'm
here?
starting here.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the off chance that you swing up, even though flayed ones still get a lot of attacks, you just need 1 to get through, and weight of fire is not ideal for 1 wound. So I can't take the chance.
So let's crack on into the combat phase.
Cool, combat phase it is. So we're going to be
in the combat phase.
Yes.
Yes.
Nathan.
Production. Combat phase.
So, real quick, I'm just triple checking that my double explodey, yeah, damn it, it's not on your Titanic feet. It's so annoying. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so splitting attacks. So we have 6 attacks.
Yep.
No, sorry, 5.
Cool.
Yep, 5. So we have 5 attacks.
Yep.
So we're going to be getting...
So you're going to split them between the flayed ones and the Tomb Sentinel. Tomb Sentinel has 9 wounds, toughness 7, 3 up save. That's what you're going to get through there.
Right.
Your Titanic feet are D3 each.
Damage, yeah. So we're going to put 2 into them.
Yep, 2 into the flayed ones, 3 into the Sentinel. Cool.
So 3 times... So 2 times 3 is 6.
Yes, maths.
So 6 attacks.
Cool. Hitting on 4s.
Annoying. So we're spending our last 2 CP for full rerolls to hit.
Cool. So hitting on 4s.
1, 2, 3,
4,
4, 5, 6. Yep.
Okay. This is into the flayed ones. Oof. So you're not going to kill them all.
Winning on 2s.
3 of them.
All right, that sucks.
All right. AP.
-2.
So 5 6s. All right. So 1 dies.
Wow.
It'll just be this one at the top because he doesn't really need to be there.
Wow.
And then do you have any more attacks going into them?
No.
Try and reanimate on a 5+. He does. So he'll get back up down here in combat with you as well. And then you've got 9 of them going into the Sentinel.
4s full rerolls.
4s full rerolls, yep. If you hit on 3s, that'd be incredible.
Come on!
That was a hit, it's been knocked. So.
3s.
Yep. Okay, and this is...
Oh God, man, seriously? This is just so infuriating.
So 5s to save. Nope, I take 6 damage. Sorry,
No, D3.
2d3. 6 damage, and
Still alive. God
down
damn
to
it.
3.
So that was an absolutely foregone conclusion.
Wow.
That's
that
a
could
waste
have
of
gone
time.
through both of those.
Shouldn't have even done that.
I will spend the 2 CP I've been saving on the Catan to interrupt. Alright, let's do it.
Yep.
Hitting you on 2s.
Yes.
Cool. Wounding you on 5s.
Yep.
I need 2 of these to go through and to swing big on damage.
Yep.
Come on! Only one of them's going through.
So he can't die?
-4, so it goes straight in. Does only 2 damage, dropping you to 6. Is that your lowest bracket?
Probably.
I think it is for the night.
Yeah.
Yep.
I imagine it would be.
So now just gotta hope he doesn't do 3 damage in return with his massive chainsword.
Yep.
Which is a, flat 6 damage weapon?
Yep.
Alright.
5, 6. So we have 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
So we're
hitting on 5s. Yeah. All right, come on. This can work. This can do it. Oh, it might do it. It might do it. So this is what? 3s?
It's 2s.
2s. Oh.
I concede.
Oh god.
Game over.
That's
seriously, I can't deal with this. I cannot deal with this. I try to be positive, but I cannot deal with it. It is so infuriating.
That's rough.
Yeah. So we'll play out your turn.
Yep.
And then that'll be it. Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean,
because I need it. Look, to explain it, I needed this dead and I needed that dead. Yep. And the reason why that is because it would have netted me 5 points for defend stronghold,
yep.
and then it would have opened up this side of the board to enable me to push forward and get both of these two.
So look, I could have a really rough turn on secondaries as well, and that could keep a game in it. But
he gets a wound back, right?
Yeah.
So he's 4. So then now I'm out of that.
We'll see how that goes.
I'm out of that 3 point for 3 wound. I'm just explaining more why it's there's no point moving forward. I can't hold this. It's probably going to slap back and that's dead. This is your destroyers are going to move over and probably mince this that turn. If not, the Scorpex are going to come through and mop up. So by the end
the Scorpex won't kill it.
But when it's down to like 3 or 4 wounds, it probably will. And then also you're going to maneuver around. They're going to move up onto this objective, maneuver around to get all firepower into that. Cool. So yeah, I'm expecting the end of this turn to have no knights to be tabled. And that's just really, really disappointing.
Well, do we want to play through and see what happens with the secondaries?
Yeah, we'll play your turn. We'll play it. Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying now at this point, the game's over.
Yep.
For sure. But yeah, we'll be back to once you mop it up.
I'll fight back here.
Oh yeah, do fight back. Yeah,
cool. Flayed ones. Hitting on 3s because they're combating warriors. And then wounding you on 6s.
Yes. Are they not +1 with the claws?
No.
Okay.
No, they're just there. Nothing. That one gets 4 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Nothing. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's combat. So we'll be right back for Necron's turn 3. All right, so we've moved across. I'm in a very good spot. I got lots of points. The objectives I drew were hold the line, which is at the end of your next turn. If you're not within my deployment zone, I score 5 points. Put that one up there, of course. Within 6 inches of my deployment zone, I score 5 points. So I've got to make sure that you don't get there, which I'm already trying to do by just murdering the hell out of you.
Yep.
I also drew behind enemy lines, which is to have 2 of my units in your deployment zone. I currently have 2 back here, so we'll cover those in a moment. So it's going to be pretty good.
Yep.
And then extend battle lines, which you've just had, which is to hold my home one and hold one in no man's land, which I'm already doing.
Yep.
So that's a very good draw for me there. Let's have a look at movement. So over here, the Scarabs have just come around here. They're there so that if the Catan doesn't just wipe it out, they can charge in. I've got a strat to throw a mortal wound off them, or D3 mortal wounds off them onto you, and just pop the last wounds off the knight if I need to.
Yep.
And then be on the objective. Good stuff.
Nice.
They've just popped out, so a little bit of extra firepower to go into this knight.
Yep.
Because I just...
That one's the one you need dead.
I need it dead.
Yeah.
Any extra firepower is always good. The Catan has stayed there because if it falls back, it can't use its Catan powers.
Yep.
So it's just going to stay there and throw out mortal wounds. Back here, the Tomb Sentinel and the Flayed ones have both fallen back. So they're both holding within your deployment zone. They're going to be scoring me behind enemy lines.
Yep.
The Scarabs could also do that, but since I've got both of those there, they're fine where they are. The Warriors have moved up, getting all their shots in range of this one, so they can hopefully just pop that last wound off. The Scorpec Destroyers have pushed forward, so they're close to where the Knight is to charge in to clean it up.
Yep.
The Heavy Destroyers have moved around here, again healing one thanks to the Technomancer. So 3 of them, they can see all 3 Knights, they can target what they need to.
Yep.
And these Immortals are just up here on the objective, hanging out, they can put some shots in here, good stuff.
Yes.
Without any further ado, let's crack right on into that shooting phase.
Cool.
I'm going to start, I think, with the... the Catan powers.
Yep.
I'll start with the...
So we're still in the movement phase.
Yeah, still in the movement phase.
Yep.
Starting with the first one, on a 3 to 5, it's 3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
That's gone. That's a 5, 3 mortal wounds.
It's got 3 left.
Cool. And then on a 2+, it's D3 mortal wounds. Yep. For D3.
Oh, kind of really wanted you to kill it. That would have been sick.
That'd have been pretty funny. So down to 1 wound remaining.
Yes.
2 knights and 1 wound. This is not something I can abide. I'm going to deal with this.
Yeah, you do. I mean, it's not hard to deal with, but...
Yeah. Well, we're going to. I'm going to start with the Immortals. The only thing they can... Oh no, they can target that one. So the Warriors.
There would be neg 1.
The...
Shit through the dance.
Yeah, but they can target it. The Warriors
Yeah.
only have like 3 of them in range.
Oh, right.
So
okay, sorry.
I may as well there. So there are 3 Warriors dead.
Yes.
So it's going to be... what is it, 17 of them?
A lot of shots.
A lot of shots. Only 34 shots.
Only.
Only.
Take off 1 wound off a knight.
Yes.
That's very likely to happen.
Well, I hope so, because I've got 1 CP, but I don't want to... I'm saving that to blow up a Scarab if I need it.
Which you won't.
It'd be funny if I did, though.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that I roll a 6 on the explosion, and then it, like...
Annihilates
work.
them. That would be hilarious.
Because can you do... Because it's out of phase, can you do more than 6? More than 3?
No, because it's still in the phase.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not out of phase, it's still in the phase. 2, 3, 4. Cool, so 34 attacks, 34 shots. These are hitting on 2s, of course, thanks to Moby Dun. Sorry, no, yeah, thanks to Moby Dun. No, 3s, because Moby Dun is on the 2 destroyer units, not the Warriors.
2 destroyer units? Oh,
the
sorry,
Scorpex and the Locusts. So 1s and 2s are misses.
Still pretty good.
And 6s are not auto-wounding this time, so I'm not spending the CP on that strat. Now look, maybe I should.
Because you don't have it.
I've got 1 CP.
Oh, right.
Maybe I should spend it here, but I think a Scarab blowing up and killing a knight's far more hilarious.
That is way better, for
So,
sure.
Yeah. 5s to wound,
5 to wound.
because they're strength 5. That's a good number of wounds.
Yep.
Okay.
To be expected.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds. So, okay. Minus
12
2.
5s.
Come on! No.
Super dead.
Does it explode? You can get some played ones.
Please explode.
Come on. And probably some Warriors too. Big dice! No. Alright. So, another one goes down.
Yep.
Now, would you care to measure out for me the, 33-inch range? Get all of them. Cool. So all of the Immortals can shoot it. There's only 9 of them now. So, 6...
9. That's going to be a lot of explodies.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
And then
9.
the Tesla getting doubles.
On 6s. Alright, hitting on 3s, but 4s because of dents. Okay. Wow. I'm liking those 6s.
Yeah.
So,
That would
an
be
extra
2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still dropped 1 out of that. Still dropped 1.
Pretty good. So,
That is still pretty good. That said,
for a conversion point,
Yep.
right?
wounding on 5s.
Yep.
That's less good though,
Yep.
because there's no AP on these.
Oh yeah, no AP. That's all right.
So you're just saving on 2s.
Yep.
2
I
to
hope that
3s.
knights go to 2 up saves.
Of course they're not. They should be 2 up saves. They should, obviously. Okay. So 2 wounds.
Yep.
So it means you've taken 3 in total.
Yep.
So, moving along, I'm going to put these these Immortals into them.
Yep.
Not within rapid fire range.
These are the better guns, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
3s. Cool.
Cool.
5s. Cool. Minus 2. Minus 2, 1 damage.
5s.
Okay, another 1.
Yep.
So it drops you down to 20 wounds remaining.
Yep.
All right, time for the big guns. The 3 heavy destroyers, hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1 because of Hatred Everything is what it used to be called, and I don't remember what it's called now. Wounding on 3s, because this is not the... Oh no, they're strength 10 anyway.
Yep.
So wounding on 3s, now I could spend a CP here on techno-oracular targeting.
Yep.
But again, Scarab blowing up, killing a knight,
I mean,
hilarious.
you're going to do it anyway, so it's fine.
Yep. They all wound anyway.
Yep.
Cool. So these are all minus 4.
5s.
Okay.
Yep. So
Do you want to have CP? Oh, you don't have
Don't have CP,
Cool.
come on.
All right. I thought you still had 1 hanging around, but no, spent 2 on that.
No.
So 20 wounds left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, all right, 16 wounds left.
Yep.
Big numbers. That's big numbers.
7, so 11.
So 11. Cool. So
So now we can
count up.
Count up now.
11, 15. So you've got 9 wounds remaining. 9 wounds remaining. The Technomancer is going to put the Staff of Light into you because may as well. 2 hits. And then no wounds. There's no other shooting. Everything is shot. Time to charge. Scorpex is going to charge in.
Boom.
But the little Scarab buddy is going to hype him up.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, it's good. So, in they go. Big numbers. 7 should do it there.
Yeah.
Yep. Measure that one out.
I'll check. You go with the next one.
Cool. And then...
just. Yeah, like literally that's what you needed.
All right, cool. So in they go. The Scarabs are going to charge in.
Okay.
In they go.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So, you haven't got CP to interrupt?
No. So you can just pick at your leisure.
Yep. Now that said, I can't actually pick the Catan first.
No.
So I'm gonna have to fight here, then decide if I need the Scarabs to explode.
But how is that any different from... Oh, because you might want to use CP there.
Well, it's CP. It's 1 CP here to make a Scarab blow up.
Okay.
You might want to use it here.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you might want to use it on this combat. Right.
So they've got 3 attacks apiece. There's 4 of them there.
Yes. Oh, do you not have your big blade? Oh, yeah, your big blade.
He's there. Big choppy boy. They all get an extra attack thanks to the little hype man with them.
Yep. And +1 strength too, right?
And +1 strength, which
won't
puts,
matter.
it puts the 5, 6, 7. It puts the big blade onto 8, which will wound you on 4s.
No, because I'm T9. Oh, no, that one isn't.
That one isn't.
Yeah.
And then an extra 1 for each of the ones that have the mini blades. So we'll start with them.
Cool.
Hitting on 2s.
Nice.
Re-rolling good lords, a lot of 1s.
Yep, at least you're re-rolling them.
Yeah. All right, so all hit. Now these are going to be wounding on 5s.
Yep.
There's a 2 CP strat, hardwired for destruction. No, it's not. It's extermination protocols, I think is what it's called.
+1 to wound.
Which is reroll all wounds.
Oh, yeah.
But it's 2 CP, I don't have them.
Yep.
5s to wound.
Oh, wow, that was horrendous.
None.
What?
Cool.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That was a me roll.
That was.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
It's about
blade.
time you got some bad rolling after all.
It is, Hitting on 2s. Rerolling those 1s. Good lord.
Okay.
This is wounding on 4s.
Wow. Okay.
2 wounds.
Okay.
This is at -4, 3
whatever.
damage.
That just goes through.
So there's 3 damage apiece.
So 6. So he's still 11, 3.
Down to 3 wounds.
Oh my god, I thought he would be dead.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I mean,
Well,
that was when you roll all 1s and 2s.
that's true. So, I've kept my CP. 1 CP. The Scarab explodes. Ooh.
Does it?
I don't think it does. I think it's on a 4+.
Oh, what?
I might need to check that.
All right, you check that.
I'll check that. Would you? I suppose I'll need to check that first.
Yes.
Anyway, won't
I can rabble while you check.
You can rabble.
Yes,
Yeah.
rabble. So this is interesting because
That could matter.
this could. Well,
I mean, I've still got attacks going in, but
I mean, look.
you could kill the Catan. Oh,
Depending if both of these knights end up living.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to win.
But you could definitely clap back.
I could clap back with like all the destroyers dying and then charge the Scorpex and maybe kill some of them. But at that point, I'd probably play a bit defensively and kind of move back here. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Is it on a 4-up?
On a 2 to 5, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So it's a 2. So D3 doesn't matter.
It does.
2.
Does it explode?
Come on. Come on.
Come on!
Oh. Okay.
That's really lame.
Well. There we go. Cool. So, Scarabs. Cool. Now you get to clap back over here.
Oh yeah, I get to clap back. I'm gonna clap back with clappy claps.
I mean, the feet could just walk through them. There's
I highly doubt it.
D3 is pretty efficient against destroyers.
All right, we're hitting on 5s.
Yep. I've spent my CP, so I can't -1 to wound.
Doesn't matter when you only get 3.
Oh, good lord. So 2s to wound. Oh, wait, what's your strength?
It's T8. So 3s. So 1.
3s. 1. All right.
Okay.
AP.
-2.
5s. Nope.
D3.
Come on. Hey!
kills
I'll
one.
try and reanimate. Nope. Yeah. So it'll kind of move back here. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's a good turn for me.
Yep.
I'm going to score extend battle lines and behind enemy lines, currently holding all 6 objectives in the field.
Yeah. Can't do anything.
You got a knight left on 3 wounds.
That's the game.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank
Well,
you.
not really, but
Well, yeah. Yeah.
yeah. It's a good show of Tempest though.
Yeah.
Like it is.
We've got through a couple of turns of that. We showed off a few of the different objectives that go through that.
I really like the fact that your secondaries change every turn.
Yes.
It really means, like, you know, for example, that previous turn, if the secondaries didn't change, I wouldn't have come back here.
Exactly.
Or still having that one. You know, like
it forces you to adapt, forces you to change the way you're thinking about the game, how you're going to play it. You haven't just got a set. Here's my army that does these 3 secondaries, and I'm going to do that every game and play the same game.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that is something that is a lot more fun to play. I really kind of a bit bummed that it went the way it did, because it kind of created a very one-sided game for, you know, all 3 turns, which is a bit frustrating, because, you know, you want it to be nice and equal, and you want it to be like trades everywhere and
ideally,
stuff.
you should have killed the Doomstalker and another couple of destroyers first turn, getting your first turn.
Or at least
I would have had
one
to work.
Unit should have died first.
I would have had to work a lot harder to put the Megara down.
Yeah.
And maybe wouldn't have even got it down, and that would have been a very different game from there on out.
Also, you know, you make errors. You know, forgetting to rotate shields was a big one.
Yep.
Then also messing up with, you know, getting the baby knight in, should have been into your lines with that charge. So, and that would have changed things where you only had 1 left, and that would have been. Oh, sorry, you had
I had 2 left. So,
but the likelihood of
come up
him
and down.
missing it would have been pretty high. So. You know, whatever. You learned. It's all right.
Tempest is cool. We're doing a lot more Tempest on the channel. I like that every part of it's kind of random, but there's still a structured deck to draw from.
Yeah.
So it's not like Open War where it's entirely out there.
Yeah.
It's still fairly balanced, and there's a few things that
I feel they've definitely hit that good balance between sort of creating or having the freedom to create somewhat of a narrative play, but then also kind of taking what they've learnt from the GT stuff that works and makes a bit more of a kind of actual, you know, I beat you, you beat me kind of game, and melding the two together. It seems really good. Like I'm really keen to explore more of it, and
For sure. I mean, look,
we'll have more.
In my opinion, this is at least the end of 8th, Schemes of War, which was the Maelstrom of War at the time, was the best way to play the game.
Yeah, and a lot of people are saying that now as well with this.
And I think this is going to do the same thing. Yes, it's a bit more random than the GT, but personally, I think it can actually make for a more competitive game because you're forced to be flexible.
Yeah, it's a greater test of generalship and takes a little bit
than
out of list writing. Yeah,
which in my opinion is a good thing. That's what we want to test. We want to test generalship at the table.
Yes, and that's what a game is all about, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the game. We'll be right back with an outro, and yeah.
See you then.
All right, that's Tempest of War.
Yeah.
It's good fun.
It is fun.
The cards are nice and different. They keep you on your feet, keep you on your toes, changing up what you're doing.
100%.
That was good fun.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, rolling aside,
the mission was fun.
Great. Yeah.
It's just a shame we couldn't get in there a bit more. And, you know,
hey, look, NIDs are coming out soon. In fact, potentially the next one.
Maybe.
Depends when that book comes out.
We'll see. Should be out now, but whatever.
Well, yeah, it should be by now.
So the score at the end was 25 to 50 at the end of battle round 3.
Yeah. If that had kept going, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
You've got what, one night left that isn't going to last long.
So it would have been like 90 to 25 or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
But even so, considering how bad the rolling was, to score 25, I was like,
that's pretty good, yeah.
All right.
And again, like that could have swung around too, because you might have drawn some cards that like kill this, do this, and you could have scored another 15, 20 points in the next couple of turns.
Yeah.
So there's things there that come into it.
Yeah.
It does mean that, unless you do end up getting pretty much tabled, you can keep playing even with fewer units because you can keep scoring points.
Yeah, and then one of the best things I'm seeing with it is it forces you to build more varied, kind of all-rounder lists.
Yeah.
To be able to cater for everything, because there's kill stuff, there's movement stuff, there's action stuff, you know, whatever. So,
well, the GT missions are essentially a solved set at this point. You know, you go into them, you build the most spammy, optimized list you can. You know, Necrons, it's 60 warriors and Doomstalkers and destroyers. There you go.
Yeah.
And that's what the list is. You go into it, you know what secondaries you're going to take every game, depending on which mission it is and what army you're going into.
Yep.
You know how you're going to play the game. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
This thing, every game is going to be different. You're going to be adapting on the fly. You're going to have to be changing your strategy every turn. That's good fun. And for me, it's a better test of what you can do at the table.
Yeah, on top of that, the secondary situation, even for armies now, is difficult. There are still armies that really struggle with that third secondary now that the mission ones have been removed.
Yep.
So when you look at that comparative to how the secondary system works in this, it actually, and because you can discard one, you do actually have a play for at least 2 to 3 every turn. And it's fine. Like you feel bad on one, you're like, oh, okay, whatever. But like my turn 2, like awesome. I got 3 that were really easy.
But see, also, like I think both of us drew cards that were like, these are just not achievable in this.
Yeah.
As in like, our armies don't do it, or it's not going to happen here. You know, Knights are going to struggle with some of them, but then Necrons are going to struggle with others, and every army is going to have a few they struggle with.
Yeah.
And that's just the luck of the draw of it.
And that's also
it doesn't
because
feel like there's a whole bunch that disadvantages any given faction.
Yeah, except for Knights currently, I think.
Well, even then, a lot of them are like kill stuff, hold objectives. And Knights built with a lot of armages and things like that can really play into that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when the new book comes out as well, it's going to help a lot of that even more. So I feel that this is definitely with the new books that are coming out in mind, or it has from their design philosophy anyway. So we'll see how that plays out as the new books come out, and then how that more intrinsically affects and works with Tempest. But as we said earlier, we're really keen to show more.
It's good fun. We want to play a whole bunch of it here on the channel.
Yeah. So be sure to like and subscribe if you're liking this. Come join our Patreon, please. It's awesome. Everyone there is amazing. Join the Discord. They're great.
Great stuff in there. Chat Tempest with us in there and chat all sorts of stuff. Mentioned earlier, Horus Heresy, Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40k, a bunch of other games happening as well.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
There's a lot going on.
Oh yeah. If it hasn't been already full, we have a tournament running as well.
Oh yeah.
Running a doubles tournament next month.
Yeah.
So make sure to jump in and check that out. Discord is the best place to check that out.
100%.
So be all about it. Thanks to Think Loud Creative for doing all the production work.
You're welcome.
Dummies!
And to all of our fantastic patrons for letting us do this.
Yes.
It really is fantastic. Thank you to Dice Arcade, being the official sponsor. Legend Tim.
And Galen.
And Galen, the Tray Tinker, for giving you guys a discount on your dice trays.
Which are amazing.
They're incredible.
So,
without any further ado, we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
peace out, homies.